question, and we're gonna go to Mel first. How is your favorite player doing? It's a perfect segue because you just mentioned James Harden, and that's Mel man. So, what's up with James Harden, bro?
I mean, I don't know. Truthfully, I mean, I watch him pretty closely, so he's definitely not playing up to the standards that we are used to seeing him play to. Especially them gaudy numbers he was putting up in Houston. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like the hamstring injury really like messed up his career for real. Like, whenever it happened, was it 2 seasons ago? Whenever it happened, I really don't think he's been the same since then. He never was like the fastest guy on the court, but he definitely relied on his first step and that quick twitch ability. And it seems like he lost that. I don't know if it's like the age combined with the injury, or if it's just him being, not being in shape like he used to be. I don't know what it is, but I feel like he's definitely just kind of lost that speed. And with that, he's just not going to be putting up the same numbers anymore. The IQ is still there. He still gets you 10 assists a game. He still do his thing, flirt with the triple doubles. But that 40, 10, and 10 James Harden, I think is probably past him. But it's a good thing. You got Joel Embiid on his team, so he don't need to be that necessarily. So
yeah, doing really good. I mean, Jason Tatum has been one of my favorite players for a while now, but listen. I'm big on Brandon Ingram too. I'm big on Brandon Ingram too. Now, Brandon Ingram, he plays for the Pelicans right now, so people don't really consider his game a lot because they don't see him a lot. So I'm glad that he's getting this stage to really show his talent because he's one of the top players coming emerging too. And I've been big on Brandon Ingram as well. I hate that the Lakers had to give him up for AD. I felt like we kind of rushed that a little bit. Like we should have did something to keep him because I feel like he's like the next person in line as well.
He's got us up 3-0, so I can't complain. But I will say I'm appreciative of Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah, he's been playing. Yeah, he's been balling.
Yeah, he did get gypped out of the most improved, but I mean he's showing that he should have had that award. So Jordan Poole, of course Curry, and Clay.
Draymond Green has been really big for y'all too.
Draymond Green is like, if we're talking about a body, if we're a body as a team, he's definitely our head. Like we don't need him to score we don't even need him to score 10 points. We just need his mind to be out there.
That's it. His energy.
That's it. His defensive ability.
So Brandon Ingram, I feel like it's another person that's underrated on that team, CJ McCollum. And I've been an advocate for CJ. I always thought CJ was top 25. You can argue top 30, but CJ is a bad dude, but it's a little challenging to get that recognition when you're playing next to a top 10, top 5 player in Damian Lillard. Yeah. So I think the Pelican situation is probably as perfect as he can get. He's able to showcase his talents. They beat the Lakers, Spurs, and who else? It was like another team that was in the running, but they was able to beat those teams out of that final 8th spot, man. So definitely major salute to them, man. Mel, I still got faith in James Harden. I got faith in James Harden that they're gonna get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I got faith in James Harden that James Harden's gonna come together this year. He got Embiid with him. You know what I'm saying? Now, next round, he can't be doing this 19-6 against Miami. He can't be doing that. We need at least 30 and 10.
It's gonna get rough for him next round. It's gonna get real rough for him. I already know.
I got faith that James Harden gonna come through, bro. He gonna come through. I think he gonna come through.
I feel like he can. I don't see why he can't. I mean, we still talking about like one of the top players in the league, right?
It's been very disappointing, not just from the lack of points, but the lack of shot opportunities.
And then they give up an easy 2 there to Butler.
That's right.
Isaiah Joe for 3, no good. And the Miami Heat, for the second time in the last 3 years, going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Last night was a great example of this. And look, you are playing one of the best defenses in the league, but he has an inability right now to get by the initial defender, and that's something he relies on because it sets up everything. It sets up the step back three. It allows him to get now clear of the guy guarding him into the paint, which draws people to him to make the passes more impactful to the corner three.
Next for them and Dame. What do you make of that?
First of all, a couple of things. Number one, James Harden was so bad, so horrible last night. It almost looked intentional.
Quick, man, we're gonna play the role of GM. All right. Let's say we all the Lakers GM. We got to do something. Frank is gone. I don't feel like he's gonna be the last person to go. What you gonna do if you're the GM?
Your current roster, you look at the contrast that's on that roster. Like, how do you like get rid of the people that's already on like there? Like, I think Westbrook is there for like what 4 years? They signed him for 4 years, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get rid of Westbrook? Like, Westbrook's not going anywhere.
Like, I don't see. I don't swap for somebody with that same type of contract.
But ain't
nobody taking that.
Like, so you stuck with Westbrook. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't see what you can do differently where it's gonna be like, you know, a tremendous change from last year. Like,
I say you go get Mark Jack. That would be my first thing because, like you said, personnel-wise, there's not a whole lot you can do. So you got to pause, but you got to change the head of the snake. You know what I'm saying? And I think Mark Jackson would be the dude that could right that ship a little bit, especially with them veterans in the locker room. They're not going to need too much of the X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? But they just need that effort. They didn't really show much motivation last year, you know what I'm saying? Respect to Frank Vogel. I think he's a good coach. I mean, honestly, I really think he's a good coach. I think they did him dirty, but that would be the first thing I'd do. I'd go get Mark Jack as a head coach and let him get the right coaches around him too.
Yeah, I don't see how do you go to the finals, you win a finals, and then, you know, not even a full fiscal year, 2 years later, you're unemployed. So I know somebody had to wear it. I don't think it was all his fault, but I feel like if they bring Jack in, they'll respect him. They'll listen to what he has to say, and they'll definitely. I think he's the right person to make them jail, and AD stand on the court.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing too.
So I want to kind of take a little different route, man. So how would you feel if I said, you know what? I don't think that anybody.
I know, and I agree. I actually agree. I should have. Yeah, actually, go ahead. My fault.
I know. No, I don't think nobody's gonna be able to get that Westbrook contract, right? But I did hear some rumblings about possible, and I was just like, yo, how? And this is no disrespect to this other player, but I was just like, yo, how bad has my boy has fallen that you might get traded, or the rumors were that you may get traded for Terry Rozier and it was somebody else on Charlotte, but I was just like, yo, that's a gut check. Like, you talking about, I was some people was labeling me as the best player. I was definitely top 5 at one point in time. I was definitely top 10. I was definitely top 15. I was definitely top 20 to Terry Rozier. Some people, he's not even ranked in the top 30. I don't think it's going to work, but I don't like that just because I don't like that what that could create friction-wise for LaMelo. And he is the number one priority over there. We don't want to do nothing to disrupt him. Now, I don't know if maybe he could be seen as like Russell being the veteran. Russell don't have that kind of personality. So I don't see that clashing. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, bro, I'm thinking like, yo, I'm going to put all I got into getting Anthony Davis healthy. And when I say all I got, I mean like I'm going to have his trainers live and sleep at his house because I think it could be the work ethic thing. Like, he don't seem like he the person that work on his in the off season. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you trying to work in season, you trying to play catch up, bro. Nah, you got to do work in the off season. I think you put as much as you can, and you already invested in him. Invest in him, and I think we trade LeBron because we're gonna be sick. We're gonna be sick when LeBron leave and we get nothing. And I feel like LeBron's gonna leave, and you're not gonna get anything.
Yeah, he already said it.
Yeah,
like he's gonna leave, and you're not gonna get nothing.
That's what he does. He leaves.
And I found out that he actually doesn't have a no trade clause.
Yeah.
Which means to me, oh, you comfortable like a mother. Because you think ain't no team gonna trade me. I'm LeBron.
Yeah.
I make the decisions. So if they do have the no trade clause, that means you can trade him to any place that you possibly want to. Now, I would like to try to trade you to Portland, so maybe I can get game, but it's not gonna really make a big impact because I'm still left with Russell Westbrook. So maybe I'm thinking another team that may be able to trade for, I may be able to get, I know I'm gonna get some pieces for LeBron. Why don't I try to trade him to the Pelicans so I can get CJ and Brandon Ingram? I like that move. I like that move.
LeBron ain't going there though.
But
he's
not going to no New Orleans. They gotta be somewhere he go, like a Miami, and they got a bunch of pieces. They can get like Hero, and, you know what I mean?
If you give me Hero, you give me Butler, and probably I probably want Bam too.
Bam.
Honestly,
you got to give up Bam. Go for Bam.
I would, you come out on top. You come out on, and I just feel like you got to trade LeBron for something because I feel like he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
This is why they won't trade him, and they're gonna try to fix it. LeBron has already said that wherever his son goes, he's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after next year, his son comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, even if they trade him in the offseason, he's still going to go once his contract is up, wherever he wants to go. There's a reason why he signed 4 years and not 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a fact. And again, man, I just feel like you're going to have to get, like, the last thing you want to do is get nothing for him. Like, you're going to get something. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get some kind of team in the NBA that's going to say, you know what, I may only have him for this year, but you know what, that's just enough for me to go ahead and sell tickets. I'm going to sell jerseys. You know, this could potentially get my franchise, whatever it is, out of the basement for this one season. And I know we're going to make the money back off of it. I'm not even looking for, we might make the playoffs. We might win a championship. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. It's unfortunate with Anthony. I feel like it's a work ethic thing with him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you need somebody that's like right there every second of the day. What you eating? All right, we're gonna work out after this. Okay, all right, we're gonna make sure we do the stability. Okay, we're gonna work on your like, and I just feel like he's not gonna just do it himself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even being with LeBron, I think LeBron said that, he was trying to work out with him and he told him to come, but he wasn't really trying to work out.
They need to put him and Zion in the same room.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I wouldn't want to have Zion in that Pelicans trade. You keep Zion over there. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, you go over there, you give me CJ and you give me Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's got to be something that you can do. I don't think Russ going nowhere though. I don't think Russ.
I don't think so.
No.